So what's up everyone? So today's video I'm going to talk about picking one between calisthenics and gym. Calisthenics or gym? Free weights or body weight? So there are a few things which I want to clarify. In this video I don't want to prove that one is better than other. It completely depends on your personal goals, on your subjective goals. So let's cut short, let's not waste time. Long story short, I'm gonna tell it in a nutshell. If your goal is to build more structured physique, and if you're all about how much muscle you have and the way you look, you will be able to do it better by doing weights, particularly because you have more tools to train and target your each muscles. And if your goal, on the other hand, it's just to have a bit of fun in the process and you just want to look good, man. So calisthenics is the thing for you. I would not say one is harder than other. Both are equally harder, but for different reason. Calisthenics is hard because it's very hard to start. If you cannot do a pull-up, you cannot do a pull-up, man. There is no lowering the weight. So you have to basically find some sort of alternate exercise or some lower progression like Australian pull-ups or something like that. And whereas in gym, it's pretty simple. You just reduce the weight of whatever exercise you're doing. So calisthenics is hard because it's hard to start. It's hard to progress. You need a lot of good endurance to do it because, once you do 20 pull-ups, you're done with your all pull movements, man. You won't be able to do your weight again. And the problem with calisthenics is that you will hit a lot of plateau. So plateau is basically when you are stuck in your progress. The example I gave, if you are not able to do a pull-up, it is going to be really hard to do a pull-up. That is the initial plateau. And once you're able to do everything, you don't have much to progress simply. Like let's say you are someone who is pretty athletic and strong and you can do decent amount of pull-ups and push-ups. Let's say you're good at basic foundational calisthenics. Now, where to go? You have to learn new movements, and that is a plateau in itself, man. You can't just simply increase the weight. Whereas in gym, you just increase the weight. It's a easier alternative. That's why calisthenics is hard, and why gym is hard, because it requires more discipline. So don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that calisthenics doesn't need discipline, but in gym you have to do same movements again and again and again for years, particularly if your goal is to build a good physique, which takes a lot of time. So if you're not training for strength, or if you're not training for powerlifting, your main key improvement is going to be your physique only, right? And it takes a lot of time to see any visual changes. So it's not that easy. It takes a lot of discipline to follow the process throughout the journey. Whereas if you're doing calisthenics, man, I'll tell you, your workout, what you're training today, your workout would not look same next month. Now you're trying to do a simple push-up. Once you're done with that, you'll try some push-up variations. You'll go to dips. You learn handstand. You learn handstand push-ups. You learn planche. And it just never ends, man. There is always something to learn. You can do weighted variations. There is a lot of variation, but that is its strength and weakness. As I told, strength because you'll never get bored of it, man. You just won't be able to do it at some point because you'll hit the plateau. And gym, as I told, is on the other side, man. You are doing same, you can do same movement again and again, but you'll get bored of it at some point. I hope I made it clear. By the way, check my fade, man.